YouTube, how's it going? I'm back with another free agency predictions and breakdown video. Free agency has kicked off, and I want to get one or two more of these in for you guys. Some important free agents that are being released. So here's one of them, NDAMUKOng, big time free agent, got paid around $60 million over the years just from the Dolphins. So is he still chasing the money, or is he chasing a ring? That's the question. But we got a lot of teams up here. Again, there could be a team I'm missing that he very well could go to, but I'm mainly looking for fits at this point, and that's why I have some of these teams up here. So let's break it down. First team I'll get rid of is going to be the Seahawks. They're cutting money. They're not really worried about spending it. They're maybe worried about saving it. Not really sure what their plans are, but I don't know if I see them giving him a big paycheck. I think he fits them nicely, but like he does a lot of these teams, but I don't know how much money he's going to take. Is he wanting a lot of money again? But I just don't see the Seahawks paying him. Obviously, he's going to get a good payday, but I just don't see the Seahawks paying him. I'll take off the Raiders, too. Maybe chasing a couple different style guys like Muhammad Wilkerson. Maybe they try to get Sheldon Richardson. Again, they could get Sue, but I see some of these other teams maybe are more likely. Looking at the Panthers. Panthers could use him. I think he fits right in there, even though they may switch their defense a little bit. But I'll get rid of him because maybe they want to bring Latule back. Obviously, Sue is known as a better player. But right now, is Sue going to get much better than he is right now? No, he's pretty much going to stay the same. Maybe he'll be better on a different team than the Dolphins because it's a better fit, better team. Not a whole lot better. Latule, obviously not on Sue's level, but he's a good player, and his potential is much higher than Sue. He can get better from where he is now, easily. So I think the Panthers rather have a guy like Latule because he's their guy already, was their guy, and he has more potential. So we'll see. Can't count him out, though. Looking at the Lions, I don't see him making a return. They can use him. He fits, obviously. They need run stopping help. They need D tackle. They have quite a few holes on defense, the Lions. It's easy to fix it for them because they're a good team, but obviously he fits. Obviously they can use him. I just don't know if I see a reunion. I just don't know. Maybe unlikely compared to these other teams. I'll take off the Saints next. Maybe another team that may be interested in different types of guys, kind of like the Raiders. Maybe Muhammad Wilkerson, maybe Sheldon Richardson. A little bit different players, but they want Wilkerson. But maybe they take a shot at Sue. But I'm not sure what they're doing Rankins too. I like Rankins more inside. I don't know if they're going to play him inside or outside, but a young, good talent. So kind of depends on what they do there, what their plans are for their defense. But very well could fit in there, but I think I like these other teams better. I'll get rid of the Cowboys. I do like the Cowboys, though, but I guess I got to get rid of them next. Really, the teams on the board you see right now I like a lot, but I'll get rid of the Cowboys. May not want to pay him a lot of money, but you never know. Never know. Another team, the Vikings. I would love him on the Vikings with Linval Joseph, Mike Zimmer's defense. It's a perfect fit, I think. But I think they're going to pay Kirk Cousins a good amount of money. They're still going to have some money left over, but they kind of might want to save it. You get some low-end players for depth. So I don't know if I see him. Unless Sue mentioned he would play for the Eagles for free. Obviously, he wouldn't actually play for free. The Eagles aren't going to go for him. But the Vikings not far off. Would he play for the Vikings for a cheap price? That's the question. I think it's a possibility. That's why they're on here, and they're a nice fit. But maybe not as likely as these other teams. I really like these teams. The Browns getting rid of Danny Shelton, so that opens up not only space, but a roster, which they already had with space, cap room, but a roster spot, a starting lineup spot. So I'd watch out for the Browns, trying to give him a big payday, but does he want to go play for the Browns? A week ago, we probably didn't think Jarvis Landry would play for the Browns, but he's excited, so never know there. The Redskins need run-stop help. I think he fits in there nicely. Love it. They could draft one early, like a Vita Vea, but, they could use him on top of it. The Buccaneers have the cap space, and they can use him. The Bills are there. They have some cap space, but they're more there because I really, really like the fit. And the Falcons, I think it could be a Dontari Poe replacement. Do they go out and spend the money, though? That is the question. I think the teams that are more likely to spend the money on here are looking at the Bucks, the Browns, and then third would probably be the Redskins because they need it so badly. But again, the Bills and the Falcons could spend some money. It's really hard to decide between these teams. I think these are the most likely teams that will get him. I like him as a 4-3 D tackle, way more than any 3-4 team. It's hard to choose one. It's really hard to choose one. I'll take off the Browns, even though they can pay him a lot. I don't know if I see him playing for the Browns. We'll take off the Falcons, I guess. It's really hard to take these teams off. I like him in there, replacing Dante Poe, makes them better. Can they pay him, though? That's the question. And, man, Bucks are going to pay him the most out of these three teams. Bills is a fit. Redskins need him desperately. I like him. Man, I don't think I've ever struggled this bad to pick a team. I need some help. My guys are not here with me. I need some help here. I think they would help me. You know, they would probably say I'm going to pick the Bucks. So just for that, I won't pick the Bucks. I think the Bills having 2 first-round picks, they'll either trade up or draft one early. You trade up for a quarterback or draft one early. I'm going to go Redskins. It's just a shot in the dark here out of these teams. You can go to any one of them. I mean, you can tell by how I went about this video that I really like some of those other teams. So if you're a Bills fan and I didn't choose the Bills, don't get mad at me. Very well go to the Bills. Could very well go to a team that wasn't on here. The Falcons could use them. They would be big time if they got him. I mean, they got to realize that they're just a couple pieces away from getting back to the Super Bowl very easily. I mean, I think we'll put the Falcons back on the board. They need him, a guy like him, maybe Sheldon Richardson. They need maybe another pass rusher and a tight end. And then if they get those three teams and get a pretty solid player in those three positions, man, watch out for the Falcons. Same thing with the Bills, though. Bills, I mean, they get a quarterback and they get some pieces like this. Man, they can be good. They got to do this thing right, though. They can either be – the way they're sitting now is not looking good, but I think the Bills will be okay. I think they may be back in the playoffs. We'll see. We'll see. That's a team we're going to have to evaluate after all this. Some of these teams are very interesting. Bills, the Browns, we got to really evaluate once this is all over. The Vikings, once you get a good quarterback in there, maybe. Some of these teams, the Cardinals, too. You would think the Cardinals can maybe get back to the playoffs. They got to do it right, though, so – I mean, I like all these teams. Browns could pay them a lot. Bucks can pay them a lot. But I chose the Redskins. It was kind of just the feeling I had at the moment. So, very hard to predict this one, though. But I'll go with the Redskins. They need them. They need them. Another team that can get back there with a guy like that. Maybe a couple more pieces on defense. Maybe a weapon at receiver. We'll see. Chris Thompson needs to stay healthy. I really like Chris Thompson. But that'll do it for this one. We're going to have one more of these. We're going to get Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, and then free agency's kicked. It's already kicked off, but want to squeeze these in. But we'll keep going with free agency coverage. Maybe we'll grade some of the big transactions, big moves. We'll grade them, get our thoughts on them. Maybe when it settles down a little bit, maybe when we know for sure what's happening. Also covering the draft all the time. We got 7-round mock drafts coming out. All kinds of fun stuff for you guys. Appreciate all the support. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. That'll do it. Goodbye.